Oh, a bit frightened to take my socks off. It's a bit chilly. Okay, we're going to start with shoulder rolling. Just moving those shoulders forward. And I'm starting to bend my knees and move my hips as well. Just really moving. Then let's go the other way, back. I'm over exaggerating the movement, but just starting, it's quite a loose movement. Start to get the body just going, which some of you have already been doing with your walks and gentle stretching. It's all good. And coming back. And then we're going to inhale and open back. Exhale and close. Scoop the belly, tuck. Inhale and open and arch the spine. Lift the chin. Exhale and scoop the belly. And again, inhale and open. Exhale and tuck. Really pull that tummy in. And again, inhale and open. Exhale and tuck. And then coming back up to standing. And then this one, another one, we're going to inhale up and look up, arch back only if you're comfortable, just a little. Then exhale and lift those arms up, bend the knees. Inhale and lift and open. Exhale, bend the knees and bend forward a little and stretch those arms up. Exhale. Inhale as you lift and open the chest, arch a little bit. Exhale and so we're inhaling through the nose, lift and exhaling through the mouth, like a big sigh almost. We're going to do one more of those. Lift. Now open the arms and bring the hands into, clasp them behind your back. And just tuck the chin. And then you might be able to lift the arms up a little bit as you tuck the chin and open. Stay there for a moment. I'm just going to take another layer off without taking the earpods out, hopefully. Ooh, there we go. And now you're going to roll down into a hang. So your feet are about hip width apart here, rolling down. Keeping the hands where they are and let the head hang. Pull the arms away from the body. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. This is an interesting pose. I've just been doing a yoga summit online for the last few days and listening to a lot of recordings and doing a lot of Zoom. All around the world, people have been doing this yoga summit. And one guy works with emotional reactions to physical poses. And this pose is a letting go pose. So if you're angry with something or someone, this actually helps you to let go of the anger. So we can stay here for a long time if you like. And we are going to let go of the arms now, just let them hang and let the whole body hang and just let the head swing a little bit back and forward. And then just side to side, let that head just sort of swing and maybe even the whole body swing a little bit. Just a really loose movement as you stretch and keep those knees bent. And back to stillness. Pull that tummy in, press into the balls of your feet and slowly roll up. Slowly rolling up. That's it. Beautiful. And up to standing. Goody. Hopefully we've got a few people warmed up a little bit there. So we're going to just lift the knees over and over and see, we're going to do a little bit of a dynamic energy building exercise. Doesn't matter if your elbow doesn't reach your knee, just getting going. This is a bit of cross integration for the brain as well. Left-right brain integration here. And I'm going to change it up. So you're going to do same side, same. Lift those arms right. We'll go a bit slower. Right up. So you're doing same elbow, same elbow, same, same. This is Joan's favourite one. And now we're going back to opposite, 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 opposite. That's it. Opposite. And again. And releasing the arms down. So now you're going to take out that left foot. My mat's gone all skewy. Take that left foot out. So I'm going to give two options here and take the left arm up. You're either going to come in and out or into a balance and out. In, out, in, out. That's it. If you can't balance, just bring the foot in like that. In. Just two more. 2, 1. Now see if you can lift and lift that left leg. 3, 2, 1. Bit of a balance challenge today here. So I'm going to do 4, 3, 2. Squeeze that tummy. 1. Then lift, 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 lift. And last one, and again. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. So we've got our right leg out. You're either tapping in or right in. Tap. Squeeze. 2, 3, and 4. And now lift that leg. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3. My standing leg's a little bit bent here. And 1. And you can lift quite high here if you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, knee to elbow. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And step those feet wide. Press those legs open. Really pull and really open in through the adductor muscles. That's it. We're getting the socks off. Hopefully getting you warm quickly there, Trace. Outside. And come up a little bit. Maybe take those feet a bit wider and just stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Now, some of you can take this a bit further. Come down. And exhale. If you need to take the legs wider to do this, and exhale. So it's really getting those right through those adductor muscles even stronger and opening the hips here. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Exhale. And one more. Back to the center and rolling up and bringing those legs back in a little bit closer. Okay, we might do this with the weights. So if you want to use your weights, you can. If not, do it without the weights. You've got your tin cans or whatever you've managed to find. Okay, we've got it all. So let's start with that leg out, that left leg out. We're going to squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Now lift that leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And swapping sides. So we've got our right leg, left elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift the leg. 4, hold the arm up. 3, 2, 1, and elbow to knee. 4, good balance everyone. 3, 2, remember standing legs a bit bent. 1, and lift that leg. 4, higher if you can. 3, 2, 1, and again. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping wide and coming into our squat. Double heel lifts if you can. Lift. We're going to lift and pause. So we lift and pause for 1, 2, heels down. Lift and pause. 1, 2, heels down. And again, lift, 2, down. Lift, 2, down. Again, lift, 2. Now modifying, lift, hold, straighten, lower the heels. Bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten the legs, lower the heels. So it squeezes your butt, come down, lift your heels, bit of a balance challenge, straighten, squeeze that butt, lower the heels. Bend, lift, squeeze up, and 2 more. Bend, lift, squeeze. Good for the calf muscles too. You can feel that. Lift, lower, and down. Now, all you're going to do now is turn to face your left leg. So you've got your right leg behind your left leg in front, palms forward. Let's just go straight into a bicep curl and a lunge. That's it, lifting those weights, shoulders back and down here. Keep that body up nice and strong, and you're pulling in through the tummy a little bit. Lift. So we don't want any shoulders coming forward. Keep them back. You're going to do another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, leaning forward, we're going to modify. I just need to adjust my posture. Once again, I'm going to give 2 options. Take those hands here and you lift, and 2, and then you bring them in and back. Lift, 2, bring it in and back. Lift, 2, bring it in. So the standing leg's getting a lot of work. Lift, 2, in, and again, lift, 2, get the bum going, and you can just tap if you want here, and lift, 2, squeeze that belly, standing leg working, lift, 2, squeeze, 3 more, lift, 2, squeeze, lift, and in, 1 more time, lift, lift, squeeze, back to the lunge, back to the lunge, arms up, holding that lunge, little one, arms are here, and you're going to alternate. So depending on how heavy your weights are, it can throw you off balance. You've got to use your core to hold yourself quite steady. Being careful that you don't straighten those arms completely. So you don't want to put too much pressure on the elbow ligaments. You keep them bent so the muscle stays engaged. Tummy in. 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. 1, and gently leaning forward onto that leg. Now you can either put 2 weights in one arm, the right arm here, as we lift and extend and bend and lower. Lift, extend, bend. Working through that tricep muscle. lift, and down, lift, and lower. That's it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently come right down onto that back knee. Put the weights down for a moment and just come into a really deep lunge. So we're opening through this hip flexor here and also through the other hip. Now you can either stay like that, hands either onto the knee, or lift up and make it stronger, and even look up for a moment. And as you lift up through the arms, you'll open up through this hip flexor a little bit more. So just doing what you can here and breathing. Sit where you are. And gently coming down, I'll just adjust my posture so you can see. Put that right hand on the ground, left hand on your knee, and we're opening our hip out like this. So I'm rolled right onto the outside edge of that left foot. And you can twist as well here and turn your head over that left shoulder. Using that in through the nose and out through the mouth breath for 2 more. Gently releasing out of that one. Just coming onto all fours for a moment. And we're doing a wide push-up. So you're going to take your hands about as wide as your mat, and perhaps even wider. And you can either be in all fours and do this quite easily, or you can be a little bit further back in a half plank and just doing a little push-up. It can be just small, holding your core nice and strong. Bend. So working stronger as you're coming right down and right up. Much lower if you want. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now coming onto those elbows. And we're either staying with just our knees on the ground here, or those who want to work a little harder, take the knees off and work in the full hover. Lift the right leg and lower, left leg, lift. You can do this from the knees, lift, lift. So shoulders are nice and strong, pulling back and down, core of the body's on, lift, lift. And 3, 2, 1. Pop those knees down. Leave the elbows, and this is a great stretch for shoulders and for neck and. So just pulling back here, and then gently come forward. And then pulling back, stretching out, and coming forward. So in a little hover there, pull back, stretch those shoulders, and again forward. Then pull back and stretch and hold. And if you want, you can bend the elbows and place the hands on the back, upper back. Just breathe. Some people feel this, others will find this quite easy. Just have 2 more breaths. And gently coming back up. And we're just going to lift up, push into the heels here. Really stretch out through those calf muscles for a moment. And slowly walking those feet back in to a hang. Use your belly and roll up to standing. Let's grab our hand weights again, and we're going to do our other side. So now we've swapped. We've got our right leg forward and our left leg back, and we're in our lunge. So we're just coming straight into our bicep curl here. Check that upper body posture as you lunge and bicep curl. So working harder in the lunge, tapping that back knee and right up if you want to. Now just making sure, see my front knee, I'm not going forward over like this. I'm coming straight down. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're leaning forward. So the arms come down and you lean forward. You're in the standing leg. Standing leg, that right leg is a little bit bent. Lift and tap that left leg. And lift and then squeeze. And back. Lift, lift, squeeze. Back. Lift, lift, squeeze. Lift. Lift. Remember, you don't have to lift this leg. You can tap it forward and back. Lift, lift, squeeze, and back. 1, 2, and squeeze in. Lift, lift, squeeze. 3 more. Lift, lift. Really gets into that standing leg, that right leg. Lift. Lift, that's where I know I'm feeling it. Squeeze and lift, lift. Squeeze, 1 more. Lift, lift, squeeze. Then we're back into our lunge, coming down. Body's upright now, elbows, hands here, and we're doing our alternating with the arms. That's it, holding the lunge. It's 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. Tummy's in. 1, 1. Then we're actually coming down to here. Rest that right elbow. You can take both weights in the left hand if you want for our tricep lift. Extend, bend, and lower. Lift. That's it. And down. Lift. So as you're doing this one, being careful of that shoulder posture, that left shoulder posture, and also being aware, keep that tummy switching on a little bit here to support the back and the whole movement. 6, bend, lower. 5, bend, lower. So you keep that elbow lifted as you extend the arm there. So it's not a swinging movement, it's a real lift. 3, 2, 1. And come right down onto that back knee. Leave the weights down by your side, and we're coming into a deep lunge. Nice deep lunge, opening that hip. Staying here, here. Lifting right up, looking up if you want to. I've still got energy into this front right leg. I'm still actually pushing back up with that leg, so I'm not just completely sagging into my hips here. Breathing. Last breath. Then bringing those hands down. So you've got your left hand out, right hand on your knee, and you're pushing that leg open, opening that hip. That's good. Turning the head if you want to. You can really push that right hand against the knee, and it actually twists your body. 3 more breaths. And gently ease off. Come right back onto all fours again. We're going to do our little push-ups. So those of you who want to work a little stronger, we're going to do a couple of push-ups. You're either holding yourself here. Some of you, if you really want, you can come here in the full plank push-ups if you want to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the knees down. We're going to do this one from the knees. Now, you're going to bring your hands just a little bit closer. They're probably about as wide as your mat. And you're going to actually hold yourself in that sort of half plank. Lower yourself right down to the ground. Push yourself up. Push up. Now, that's a bit too strong. Just do our little half push up again. Try it again. Lower all the way down. Hold your belly strong as you push all the way back up. Trying it again. We'll do another 2 of those. Just come down, right down, right up. 1 more. Come right down and up. And then back to all fours. Come right back to where you're really in an all fours position here. Shoulders back and down, tummy's pulling up, and left leg open and lift. Open, lift, open, lift, open. That's it. Open, lift. Keeping that tummy pulling up, lift, open, lift. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Hold that leg up at the back and lift again. Once again, we're really getting into the butt with this last little lift. Try not to overarch your back here. Pull up through the spine, shoulders back and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And popping that leg down. Arch the spine up. Tuck the tail to alleviate any tension there. And coming back. We're going to work with that left arm. So left hand with the weight. We did this last week. Just check that you're all fours. You're not too close with the knees here. You're at least hips width apart. Those knees. Now turn the thumb down. And you're going to lift and lower. You've got to use your core. And as I'm doing this, try not to lean too far over into the right. Try and stay more centered as you lift that left arm. Lift. Lift. Don't let it plonk down to the floor. Let it tap. So you're actually holding that lift the whole time for 6. Take the weight out if it's too heavy. 4, 3, 2, 1. And popping that arm down. Coming back into all fours again. Now we're doing our right leg, sorry. So we're going to take it to the side and lift. Right leg, lift. Side, lift. Keep that tummy solid. Shoulders solid. And try not to let the back of the head sag. Lift through the back of the head there. Lift. So 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Now hold that leg up at the back and pulse, pulse, pulse. That's it. Keep going. Might be able to take another layer off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And popping that leg down. Okay, taking this right arm now with the weight. Solid, shoulders back and down. Knees, hips width, draw up through that tummy. Thumb down, lift that arm. If it's too much with the weight, leave the weight. Lift, 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 lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swap the weight over to the left hand now. We're going to do this one. We're going to lift and open that left arm and exhale and thread it through. Staying off the ground, bending into this right elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale and thread. Inhale and open. Exhale and thread. Again. So you're getting a little push up here. Now we're going to extend the right leg back. Keep the toes on the ground. You'll be able to rotate further and open that arm up. And exhale and thread. And again. Open. And thread. Try one more like this. Open. Take the weight out if it's too heavy. Now, challenge for those who want, you take the back foot off the ground, that right leg. Open and thread, using your core here. Open and thread. If it's too hard with the leg off the ground, do it on the ground. I'll do one more. And then we're going to actually come down, pop the knee down and come right down and extend that down. I've got the right arm extended, left shoulder is on the ground, left side of the face, both knees are down. So we're in a bit of a twist of the shoulders here and an opening. That's it. 2 more breaths. Bringing that right hand back so you can push yourself up. Coming back. Swap the arms now. We're starting on all fours and we open the right arm, bend into the left elbow and thread. Inhale and open. Exhale and thread. And again, inhale. Now changing it, left leg extended out behind, open and thread. And again, lift. Another one like this. And then if you want, after this one, you try with that left leg off the ground. If it's too hard, just leave the leg down. You've got to go slowly here. You've got to keep your balance. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Try one more. Exhale. Then come right down, pop the knee down, leave the shoulder right down on the ground here and extending the left arm out. Your side of your head, right shoulder down and breathing. 2 more breaths. Put that left hand back flat and push yourself up. Leave the weights now. Beautiful. Okay. Coming right back down onto your butt. Have your hand weights close by. So just sitting up on those sit bones and your knees are bent. Right up here. Let's just do our pelvic floor. We want to access all those muscles in the perineum. So between the sit bones, the anus and the genitals, the diamond area, you're pulling it inward and upward. So just draw those on now and relax. and on and off and on, off, on, off, on, off. Really, it's almost like you're pumping the area, bringing blood flow to that area. It's really good for the healthy constitution, all of those muscles there and all of the organs down there. Squeeze, off, on, off, on, off. Now on and hold. Grab your weights, optional, always optional. If you're getting tired or your shoulders are a bit dodgy, just put the weights down. Now we're going to draw up the pelvic floor and tuck the tail. So you scoop the belly and you come down. Easier with the weights out this way and come up. Just a simple tuck, scoop. We often do this one. Warms up the belly. You can feel the belly activating, but you're also mobilizing through this lower back. So if any of you've got a bit dodgy lower backs, put the weights down and just do a little bit more of a gentle one without so much of a curve in the spine. Otherwise, you can really scoop and come down a little lower there. Inhale, up. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So, 4 more only. 3, 2. Stay down on 1. See if we can lift the right leg. And coming up, now lifting the left leg. Once again, as I extend the exercises, if it gets a little too much, just stick with the first one or have a little break if you need to. Exhale. Inhale. So with the weights, you'll notice we do a lot of repetition with weights. So if you've got really heavy weights, it can be a bit too strong. Need to swap them over or take lighter weights. Lift. And again, each side here. Lift. Lift. Now lift that right leg and hold. Hold. Rotate to the right with the arms. Come back. Come up. Exhale down. Left leg up. Rotate left. Back. Try that again each side. Probably getting a bit fatigued. And right. Back. Up. Scoop. Left. Back. Up. Release those arms. Let those knees go wide. Not in too close here. Just a nice big open knee bend. And you can press on the knees and come forward a bit. And just softening through the upper body. Opening the hips. And just let the head fall forward this time. And let the upper spine curve. And using that breathing to open the back of the rib cage now. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly coming up. Just doing an opposite movement where you turn the hands back and out, knees come together. Lift and open the chest or press up if you want to. Really opening through the shoulders here. Knees can squeeze together to work those inner thighs a little. And slowly come down. Now this one, we're going to come actually down onto our elbows. See how you go, because sometimes I know people strain a little bit in their neck for this one. So if you find it's too much on your neck, I want you to come all the way down to the floor. But we're going to just rest on our arms. The knees are bent. So we'll start with the left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg. Just a simple movement here. So you're already in a bit of a scoop with the tummy. Pull that pelvic floor on. Pull that tummy in. So it's almost like this position, okay? But we're resting on our arms. But I want that action through the core. So just nice and simple leg lifts, leg lowers. So you might be able to continue, but those who want to work a little stronger, draw up the tummy we're going to do a double, like both legs are off the ground. Okay, nice and strong, really getting that lower tummy going. Extend. So you can kind of feel it a little bit in your neck sometimes, so just adjust your head posture, or as I said, come down onto the ground. Stick with the single legs if you need to. Extend, 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 extend. And again, extend. One more each side. Extend, extend. Then pop those feet down and now come all the way down, and that'll alleviate your neck. Just place the head down so you've got a nice long feeling through the back of the neck. Okay, flattening that, I want you to press, tuck the tail and press that lower back down and ease off. Press it down and relax. So you're relaxing the back and then you press it down and you'll feel this action through the lower belly. Inhale and release. Exhale and press it down. Inhale and release. Press. So your tailbone tucks up and your pelvis tilts here. Then you relax and it comes back to sort of a neutral position. Then you press down and tuck. Draw up that pelvic floor and ease off. Again, tuck and ease off. Now working stronger here, lifting those feet up off the ground. We will sit down today. We'll pop our thumbs under our butt. So you're sitting on them, you can feel them, and that's going to be your gauge as you lift and lower. So your bum comes off your thumbs and down, gracefully down, no plonking. Lift. So you've got to really lift with that lower tummy again. Same movement that we just did. It's just a lot harder with those legs. And you've got to try not to swing too much because that's momentum. I really want that lift. It's a lift. Doesn't matter if you lift half a centimetre. You are activating that lower tummy. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just pop the right foot down, leave the left leg up. We're going to take the hands down. You're going to now inhale, push up, straighten the leg, and down. 2 of these, 2 and 1. Now you're going to activate and come up. 2 and 1. Come down. 2 bum push-ups. Lift and lift. Ab curl. Lift. Lift. Come down. Push up. 1, 2. If you're straining in your head, put one hand on the back of the head. Perhaps that might help, Anne. And 2. And lift, bum, lift. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bottom lifts again. Lift, lift. 2 ab curls. 1, 2. Again, lift, lift. 2 ab curls. 1, 2. Again, lift, lift. Now this ab curl, you can come up and just halfway down and lift again. 2 more like this. Lift, bum lift and ab curl. Lift halfway. Lift stronger and double bum and lift, lift. Come down with that leg, breathing in, breathing out. Now, I'll just adjust my posture so you can see. This time our feet are about hip width apart. You're going to do a bottom lift, open the legs, bring them back, come down. Bottom lift, open the legs, you almost roll onto the outside edge of the foot, bring them back, come down. Bottom lift, open, back, down. Open, back. You're going to have strong booties, strong bottoms after all of this. Lift up, open, back, and down. Push up, open, back. Again, 3, open, back. down, 2, open, back, and 1, open, back, and down. Now we're lifting our right leg up. We're going to do 2 bottom push-ups. You can flex this left foot if you want. Just come back onto the mat, a bit more slippery. 1 and 2, ab curl. 1, 2, bottom lift. 1, 2, ab curl. 1, 2, bottom lift. Lift. Now, as you ab curl, probably really make sure you're lifting with your tummy. You're not lifting with your head. So you want the tummy to lift you up. So as soon as you feel you're hoiking it with your neck, that's when you need to put one hand on the back of the head. Contract, contract, lift, lift. Remember, we can do the halfway, halfway only. Contract harder and all the way down. Double bum. 1, 2, and lift. Contract, contract. Again, lift, lift, contract, contract. 2 more. Lift, lift, contract, contract, and lift, lift. Last one. Contract, contract, and coming down. Big breath in and out. Just alleviate those hips, open the knees, bring them back up. Now we're going to do a little bit more for the waist. So if I take the arms out about shoulder height here, knees and feet are together. Starting with a really gentle one, and it'll really loosen up through the body as well. Breathing in, exhale to the right with the knees, keep those shoulders down. Squeeze your tummy, squeeze the knees, roll back to center. Take them to the left. Try and keep the knees even because the top knee wants to go back. Try and keep them even. Then squeeze and come back. I'm just on the toes, actually. I'm on the balls of my feet. Then other way and squeeze to come back. So we're getting this movement happening. It's a nice mobility movement for the back. But I want you to now, as you're pulling back, pull that right side of the rib cage down. It draws the knees back. Take them to the right. So now you draw the left side of the ribs down, press it down, and it's working these oblique muscles. To the left again. Pull the right side ribs down. Now we're making it stronger. We're taking the feet off the ground. Take them to the right. Use that technique. You push the ribs down to come back. Take them to the left. Keep those shoulder blades down and draw through the waist. Take them to the right. Drawing back. And again. Harder is taking the legs to tabletop so they're more parallel to the floor, the feet. It's a lot stronger. So really keeping those shoulders down and keeping the control through the body here. Really working right through these side muscles here of the body and back. Now you can stay with the knees bent here or working harder. You straighten the legs and it becomes a full pendulum movement to the side. You may not take the legs as low because it's quite strong with the legs out there. You feel how much stronger that is. So don't go into any strain. Using those muscles right through the side of the body there. Try another one each way. And over. And back. And knees into chest. Okay, we've now got our lower back down on the ground, nice and flat. And we're here. Okay, bringing those legs in, we're going to do a little circle. Like this, knees to chest, up, just with the knees bent. It's a double leg one, but I want you to keep the lower back on the ground. So it's quite gentle with the knees bent like this. Just feeling where your body's at. And those who want to make it a little stronger, you start to straighten the legs more. But it's very strong. We're not moving too fast with this one. Not too fast. Really feeling. You've got to really keep that lower back down, particularly as you take those legs out and down. It's really strong. So drawing up through that pelvic floor as you lower those legs as well. Slowly cycling. So this is another one for the lower tummy. Do 2 more. 2. Last one. 1. And back to tabletop. Now, if you can, we're going to do our bottom lift. You can either put your thumbs under and do that little lift like this, or just beside you, lift, 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 lift. So the idea is it's a straight up and down movement, lift. So we're going to make it a little stronger. Lift and double toe tap. Lift, double toe tap. Very strong lift, tap. So otherwise you're doing a tuck here and just do a lift. Okay, do a tuck and a lift with the legs if it gets too strong. Otherwise it's a tap and lift. 4 more. 4. Lift. 3. Lift. 2. Lift. 1. Lift. And just hugging your knees and rocking from side to side and just massage out that lower back for a moment there. That's good. Now rolling right over onto your left side. Have the hand weight close by because we might use it. Just going to do another sequence here for this lower side abdominal area, which we've done before. We're going to straighten our right leg today, that top leg. Shoulders in good posture. You want to not sag. You want to pull up and out of that shoulder nice and strong as you lift and lower and lift and lower. So this right leg is lifting and lowering with the body. Lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can bring that hip down and we're going to extend out our right leg, right arm. Then you're going to either stay with the hip down and you're coming here and extend. Here and extend. Now you can do this with the hand weight. So you squeeze in. And you can do it where you're off the ground, nice and strong, in and out. Totally optional, in and out. Squeeze, extend. 5, extend. 4, 3, 2, 1, extend. And releasing yourself down. And we're going to do a really quick sequence for the underside leg, straightening that leg, resting the weight on it if you want. Then you're just going to tap it forward, back, lift. Tap it forward, back, lift. Tap it forward, back. So resting the weight on that leg down towards the knee gives you, obviously you're having to lift more, so it's more of a workout. Take it off if it's too much. We're holding the leg up the whole time in this one. We're tapping it forward, bringing it back, lifting it up. Tapping it forward, lift. 5, lift. 4, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift, and releasing it down. We're going to flip right over to our other side. Just realised we're running out of time a little bit. So we're just starting here, top leg, left leg extended, and lift and lower. Lift. Make sure that elbow, that underside right elbow is in a good spot. So adjust your arm if you feel it too much on the shoulder or it's pinching. Really make sure it's in a comfortable position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Keep the top leg extended, top arm. Optional is to have the weight in that top hand, and you squeeze elbow to knee, left elbow, left arm, extend. Squeeze, extend. Come up off the ground if you want to work harder. So that hips off the ground and squeeze. It's really working that shoulder as well, that right shoulder. Extend. 6, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend and coming right down. Just resting on your underside arm, extending your bottom leg. Weight optional to rest on that bottom right leg. Lift it up, hold it up. Tap it forward, bring it back, lift. So you tap the toe forward and lift. Tap it forward and lift. So it looks more like that. Tap it forward, lift. Tap, lift. You've still got an awareness right through the core of your body here. Tap it forward, lift. And my top leg, I'm trying to keep that relatively steady and not wobble around. So to do that, I've got to work through that lower core, keeping that tummy and pelvis active, like the pelvic floor is active. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. 5, lift. 4, lift it a bit higher, lift. 3, lift. 2, lift. 1, lift and releasing it down. Pop the weights down. Come right down onto your back now, everyone. Right down, and let's just hug that right knee. First of all, we're taking hold behind the knee and pulling it towards our armpit so it's out to the side a bit. You might be able to take hold. In yoga, we call this sort of the half happy baby. So really open it out to the armpit. And that'll open the hip a bit better so that when you now take it up into your hamstring stretch, which most of you know, nice long feeling through the back and pulling that leg in towards you. So we're working on the back of the thigh. You can point or flex that foot. Just breathing into that stretch for another 3 breaths. And releasing that leg down. Take your left leg, so you take hold behind the knee and you're pulling it out towards the left armpit or taking hold of that. So really squeeze it in towards the left armpit here to the body slightly. Keep your upper body posture, don't let your overarch here, keep it long. And lift that leg into a hamstring stretch. So that previous half happy baby stretch really helps you go into this hamstring stretch better. And breathe there. Two. And releasing that leg, and let's just flop to the ground. Whew, completely flop, arms slightly out to the side, feet flop naturally apart. And you can close your eyes if you like and just have a few deeper breaths in whatever way you want. Just giving the body a little moment to integrate what it's just done. Well done, everybody. Let you slowly come out when you're ready.